Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to Crash Landing. We're starting up high once again so we can look down at our base. You can kind of see it in the map, but check it out. I've been doing a lot of work. A lot of work on this thing. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. I'm liking it. Let's come on down. I've been digging out a bunch of rooms and making a bunch of tunnels. I have a lot more tunnels all done now, or at least sort of done, like that one over there. If we come down here, this tunnel is super long now. Looks nice. Oh yeah, so nice. Got this room. I got a staircase built here, which turned out pretty nice with some micro blocks and glass covers, and it looks pretty cool, I think. And I started running some cable through here. This is going to be our Tinker's Construct room. I got high oven, the deep tank, and then the smeltery in 3 of the corners. And then, I don't know, it'll just be like empty space over there. If we head over here, then this is going to be my water and lava room. This is where I will make... I will smelt leaves into water and smelt cobble into lava for use around the base using crucibles and such. So I got some pipes running through here. I haven't actually moved anything yet, so I still got my water set up down there. Of course, we have our pneumatic craft area over here. I got the power all hooked up, so this thing is actually hooked up to the grid and getting tons of power. I got some cool factory blocks around the machines so that you know that it's dangerous. And then finally over here, this is what we're going to be working on today. I might need to cover up the ceiling with cobble or something. I've been using this dark glass up here. This is what I've been using for all of the glass. And eventually I want to actually have blocks of the dark glass. Right now I'm just using covers, because the dark glass blocks out sunlight, which means while I'm inside, I should be able to stay nice and cool very easily. Because I believe, you know, being out in the sun, actually, I know that being out in the sun heats you up, whereas if you're in the shade, you'll stay nice and cool. The covers don't work because the covers light passes through. That's how I'm, you know, even having light in these tunnels, is I have light behind, you know, these micro blocks. I'm pretty sure any of the micro blocks let light through and such. They pretty much act like transparent blocks. So the only problem is these things are extremely expensive. I'm having a hard time just covering this whole thing with covers, because dark glass requires, let's check this out. It requires thickened glass, which is you need normal glass, and then you need to mix it with sand, and that'll make 4 sandy glass, and then you smelt that up. So it's still, I think, yeah, it's still 1 sand per thickened glass, but you have to smelt it twice, which is annoying. And then you need ink sacs, which means I have to bone meal squid plant seeds, and then they'll spawn a squid, and then I kill those and get their ink sacs. And then blackout curtains, which you need wool for. And so the way I'm doing that is I have a bunch of infested leaves over at my original base, getting tons of string from that. But even like with all, yeah, it's a lot of resources that you need for this dark glass. So I don't have a ton of it. Kind of struggling to keep up the production of that. And eventually I want to make this all blocks, and that's a lot of blocks. But we will be able to do that eventually, especially once we start getting some like mob farms or mob spawners going around this base. So for now, I might just cover this all up with cobblestone, put a nice roof on here. I don't even know if I'll have glass on this roof, just because I don't want everything to be like open to the sky. Even this, like I might at least like make the windows smaller, the roof windows smaller. But anyways, so today I want to get some thermal expansion stuff set up. And for that, we're going to need lots of machine frames. And with machine frames, we're going to need lots of green plastic and blue or cyan plastic, the lightning plastic, and black plastic. I have quite a few lightning plant seeds here. Let's break that. We can stick those into our pressure chamber. Let's change this to plastic. And let's just keep like 2 of those and send those in, lightning plant seeds. And then we can kind of configure this thing. Let's see, we're gonna need some green plastic. So let's add in creeper plant seed. Creeper plant, there we go. Creeper plant seed, fuzzy detection. Whoops, I didn't want to hit X. And then we need to change this one. Yeah. Nope. Come on. I hit. There we go. Creeper. Nope. I spelled creeper wrong. This is bad. We're having some troubles, some technical difficulties. There we go. Creeper plant seed, specify amount 1. Fuzzy detection. Awesome. And then we need to change this. Nope, we don't need to change that one. I think that's all we need to change. So now if we stick some creeper plant seeds in here, and I need to hook this back up. That's kind of how I've been turning this thing on and off. And that, yeah, those plant on dirt, so that works. It didn't quite fully bone meal. But yeah, so I'm going to let that run for a little bit and make some plastic. And then I'll have to put some water down here or make another one of these so I can grow these squid plant seeds as well. Watching this thing run is just so cool. Making a bunch of these unassembled PCBs, which, I mean, it's so nice. I just had to stick green plastic and refined iron, or not refined. I keep wanting to call this that stuff compressed iron, refined iron, because it's not really what it looked like, I guess. Oh, this thing isn't gonna pull out. That's right, because I forgot to change the name on this. There we go. Just put some green plastic and compressed iron in there. Made a bunch of these empty PCBs. Shot them over here. This thing started going to work. Making unassembled PCBs. Just made a whole bunch of capacitors. I still might, yeah, I might have to do something where it actually puts the items, it like crafts the capacitors and transistors and unassembled PCBs together automatically, so that the whole system is automated. But it's not really, I don't really care that much. Like, it's not too big of a deal just to craft them by myself. I need something to do around here. Don't want to fully automate everything. And this thing is going away, making some squid plant seeds. Let's take some of those. How much? I think I made 32 capacitors. So let's make 32 transistors as well. There we go. And we'll stick this in here. Change this thing to transistor. And put those in. And we'll get, oh no, we want not transistor, plastic. Gotta get some plastic going there. Alright, let's do some crafting. So, I think for most things we need something like that. We're gonna need a pulverizer. We're going to need 2 furnaces. So like that, redstone furnaces. We're going to need 2 induction smelters, which is like that. We're going to need fluid transposers. I think 3 of them. We need 5 of them, but I have 2 of them already. Yep, just like that. And we're going to need 5 magma crucibles. I guess when I say we need, I say that loosely. For what I want to do, that's what we are going to need for all of this. So, let's see, we need some item ducts. We're going to need some energy conduits. And we're going to need chests, which I have chests in here. Alright, so I'm going to set up a thermal expansion setup that I like to do. It's a very configurable setup, so I only have like 2 of each machine, but I can have it do a whole bunch of different things. Basically, I'll be able to just smelt stuff with a furnace. I can pulverize stuff and then smelt it in a furnace. I can pulverize stuff and smelt it in an induction smelter, or I can just use the induction smelter. So that's kind of the point of this thing here. Let's get some chests. We'll have a chest in the middle. That's going to be our output for everything, except for the pulverizer, I guess, if we just want to pulverize. And then we need item duct here, item duct here, item duct here, and item duct... Wait, no, not there. We need item duct there, and item duct here. And then chest, chest, chest. Do I have any more chests? Is that all that I had? I'm running low on Invar, so I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of strong boxes right now. Running very low on Invar. Actually, I'm running low on iron. That's a big problem. I need to smelt some more up. I think I do have a lot of pulverized iron, or crushed iron, or iron dust, or whatever it is. Alright, so now we have this, and we need some pneumatic servos on our inputs, and then we'll change those to inputs there. And redstone signal ignored. Alright. And then all we have to do is, whenever we want to change stuff, we can just change where the pipe leads to. We'll also have to configure this stuff. So I'm just going to turn those off. The right side is going to be the output here. The bottom is going to be the output. The pulverizer. This could either be the bottom, the right, or the top, just depending on what we're going to do. Let's stick it... Maybe we'll turn it all off right now. And then our input is from the left. Here our input can either be from the bottom or the top. So maybe we'll just turn it off for now. And we can turn on whatever we need. Induction smelter, we can take inputs from the right and the left. But we'll turn those off. And then output will be up top. Input on the right. Turn all the other ones off for now. Input, I guess input will be bottom or top. Output will be left. And we'll turn all these off. Alright, and then this one. Okay. So then we need to get some power going to these. So let's just get back there, I guess. Alright, so then we can run some power going to all of the machines. And we'll just stick a conduit there. Whoops, and then that will run all the way down here. And we don't have we don't have enough conduit right now. Dang it. We can connect this up. And these should actually be getting power now, shouldn't they? Shouldn't they? I wonder, is there some sort of distance limitation on these cables? This cable is going a pretty far away. One thing we could do to fix that, though, is we could stick an energy cell somewhere in between. I'm just wondering. I know that this thing gets power over here. So, I'm wondering, like, how far can the conduits, can the energy go? Because this is all hooked up. It's all hooked up to the source, but it's not getting energy. Actually, I wish I had an energy cell that wasn't filled up, because then I could see how far it actually goes. So right now it's draining power. It's not filling. So let's try this maybe somewhere else. Hi. How are you? Let's try this back farther. Like maybe right here. And it's still just draining power. Oh, let's connect this back up again. Let's try over by the pneumatic craft thing. Because like I said, I know that this thing gets power here. Or at least it was. Is this not filling up now? I know. I'm so confused. If we do, let's see, this way. Got our input, got our output. And it's just draining energy right now. I'm very confused. Here, it is draining energy. What if we take this out though? Is it gonna fill? Why is it not filling? Is there something else wrong with this system right now? Okay, it's working now. It must have just needed some sort of like update or something. Because I kept going back farther and farther, connecting the energy cell to the system. And it didn't work until I actually went over to the charcoal power room. And then I put it like, I connected it very close to where like the output of that was. And now it's working. So I don't know, it might have just been some sort of block update thing, like it got stuck, but it is working now. We have power, so that is good. So now we have this set up, and then I have these 5 magma crucibles and 5 fluid transposers, and the reason I have that is over here we're going to put these, gonna put the magma crucibles and then fluid transposers, and then the tanks on top of this. And these 5 are going to be for the 5 different liquids that I need. There's going, well, not necessarily that I need, but that I could use. There's going to be redstone, destabilized redstone, pyrotheum, liquid pyrotheum, energized glowstone, and then resonant ender, and then gelid cyrothium. Gelid cyrothium, I think it is. Let's look that up. Yeah, gelid cyrothium. I don't really need this stuff, and I'm I guess, oh, it's a compression dynamo coolant. I don't really need it, but I kind of wanted to just have all the liquids, I guess, because I don't know, it'd be cool. I think I will need the rest of them. I guess I don't really need the pyrotheum dust either, or the liquid pyrotheum, because you use that for, you can use those in magmatic dynamos, but we don't have those. But again, it'd be cool to have it, I guess. And also it looks kind of cool to have all the liquids, because you have like red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue. I will need the destabilized redstone and the glowstone, energized glowstone, and the resonant ender quite a bit. But I need to figure out something for this power stuff. I don't have enough energy conduits at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go find some iron and get some of these made. Look at this baby work. And I put an external pressure gauge here. I just put another pressure chamber valve, or a couple of pressure chamber valves, and hooked up some pipes and a pressure gauge tube. That way you don't have to right click it to see it. You can, you know, see it from wherever you are, see how the pressure is doing. Making some, is it done yet? Or does it still need the redstone? There it goes. I think it just went. So now we can do that. Yep, there we go. I needed a few more transistors and capacitors because there's one machine that I forgot to make. So let's do this. And I have a capacitor in here. Alright, so we have that. And I hooked up the power to the magma crucibles and fluid transposers. I had the same problem where it wasn't charging, and I had to, like, I don't know, I had to go through and I connected this hardened energy cell starting at the charcoal power room, and then just kind of working my way out, connecting it every once in a while, and somehow it just updates it. I don't know what's going on. I'm not too worried about it though, because I will have other power sources around here. You know, there will be a power source closer to here. Plus, when I connect, you know, that cable to this cable, it's a pretty short trip from there to here. At least, it's shorter than the other way around. And so, yeah, shouldn't be too big a deal in the long run. What do we need now? We need plastic. I have redstone. So we need redstone in the corners, plastic. There we go. And then we need Invar. I got 4 more Invar there. 2 more Electrum. And 2 glass, and that is our machine frame. Oh, I don't have gold, do I? Okay. Gold for the redstone reception coil. And then we need copper. 2 pieces of copper. Machine frame, snow blocks, and piston, that's right. So we need to make a piston here. And that, and then wood. And we put that in there. And glacial precipitator. I don't really need this. I mean, you can make snowballs, ice, and snow blocks with it. But, and you can mix snowballs with water bottles to make cold water bottles. That's kind of why they want you to make one. In the quest book, there's actually 2 quests that want you to make a glacial precipitator. So here, we haven't actually looked at the quest book in a while. Haven't really been working on quests. I've been just trying to work on my base, get it all looking nice and functional. So here we got glacial precipitator. We get a spawn high golem and cold water bottles. And I don't know if I have enough room in my inventory at the moment. Let's maybe clear out some of this stuff. Put some of that away. Put that away. Put redstone in there. There we go. Now can we claim reward? Yeah, first quest in a while that we've claimed. So we got some cold water bottles. Don't really care. And we have a spawn high golem. And I'm not entirely sure what these things are for. I know I've seen them. They look kind of strange. But I don't want to spawn it right now because we just have the one. I want to figure out what they're used for first. And then also, I believe, yeah, and here we've made all this stuff now. Induction smelter, magma crucible, and glacial precipitator, which gives us all of this stuff. Very good. Let's... Oh, fluxed electrum blend. Is there a liquid form of that, I wonder? Because we do need something for that. But I believe fluxed electrum blend... It doesn't look like there's a liquid form of that, which is alright. If there wasn't, I'd have to add like another magma crucible. But this stuff you just... yeah, you use a fluid transposer to mix electrum with redstone. So that we can just make in like the redstone fluid transposer. Did I claim the reward? Oh, we have to pick one. I'm gonna pick these two. We don't really need. Enderium would be nice for making all the resonant ender stuff like jetpacks, chests, tanks. Fluxed electrum is actually good for quite a few things. Like we need that to make not a heated redstone generator. I want it to make, oh, we do need it to make a solar generator, which I'd like to check out. And we need it to make high temperature furnace generator. But one thing is, I feel like the Enderium is actually harder to make than the Flux Redstone. So let's do that. So we got some hardened glass. We got some redstone. Actually, let's check out kinetic compressor. Oh, we need a machine frame. I'll have to make another one of those. Oh, we need a machine frame and a logic card? Oh, that thing sucks. That means we need 2 printed circuit boards for that. And some compressed iron. Dang. I hooked up an armor stand here for a camel pack, so that's pretty nice. Well, it looks like I don't have enough compressed iron or iron. I think I'm all out of iron to make another kinetic compressor, so we'll have to wait on that. Next episode, we will definitely be working on Tinker's Construct so that I can smelt up some more of the dust, because I do have lots of dust and like crushed ores and stuff, but I don't want to, you know, I'm not spending time over at my other base, so I don't want to be using those, like that high oven to get my resources anymore. So I think we will end off this episode, or wait, that's not right. We'll end off this episode by making some hardened glass with this thing. So I have this pulverizer set up to pulverize obsidian. It outputs to the induction smelter into there, and then we can stick our lead in here. That'll output, or that will go into the induction smelter there. That will smelt up, and we get our beautiful hardened glass in here. Very cool. Finally getting some stuff set up. We also have this glacial precipitator. I guess we can just set that there. I don't know. We'll have to run some power to that and get like a chest hooked up to it. Not something that I'm going to need too much, but it will be nice to have. And also another thing I might set up, I haven't totally decided. I might put some barrels around here, something like this. And which way? Let's go that way. Do something like that, and actually have this hardened strongbox put like a item duct going out the back and into these barrels, so that I can keep everything all organized, and so that that chest doesn't fill up. And eventually, when we get start working on like the advanced energistics stuff, we could have an ME cable pull stuff out of there and just put it into our advanced energistics system. But anyways, that will do for today. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.